Hey y'all, it's Charity, and I'm here today to give you guys a look at one of my templates. This is a Dallas Cowboy design I've been working on. Now, I'm not so super satisfied with it, but I don't want me to be the reason to keep you guys from getting your hands on it because I'm indecisive. So I'm just going to open up my layers tab. I am working in Photoshop 2021. So I'm going to open up my layers tab so you can see what's going on and how you would use this. Now I'm going to delete or get rid of my design because your template will come like this with your general shirt outline. I also put in 13 by 19 printing guides. So this is an area, this is an area, this is an area, this is an area. These are landscape, these bottom two are portrait. Basically, so all you would really need is about 4 sheets of paper. However, you can print a different way, you'll find whatever is best to your liking. A lot of people have to leave out of Photoshop to print, and I'm hoping this will allow you to kind of get the gist and not have to leave Photoshop to print. So, and then we have the sizing guidelines. And then once you break this down, you can go individually. So the small and medium, say you want to make a small shirt, you would pretty much hide the other ones. You don't necessarily have to, but what you do know is that this is the little area that you will be working within. Now, because all shirts are different sizes, I cannot guarantee, but with the actual dimensions of this, the canvas size itself is about um is greater than 40, basically. So with the what is this called? This also, well, I'll show you later, but you have an option of saving your design as a whole, and then coming here and creating clipping masks for each section, or just in, if you're familiar with, let's try to print. If you're familiar with printing in Photoshop, you know that it shows you like a little preview, blah, blah, not baby, it's not, that's not gonna matter. But let's go to print settings. So it does have the right size, da 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 da. So I'm not really going to worry about the specifics. This is pretty much how you would do it. And on this, I would absolutely turn on print preview. Um, so let me go on here and give you some things that you could. So I'm going to get rid of one side. So when you go to print file, print. Sorry guys, I've been gone so long, but you see, like, this is that area that we're looking at. So your first 13 by 19 would be here, right? Okay. This lets you see how much bleed you're going over. So if you print here, your image, this is going to give you some overlap, which overlap works fine for me. I would like it. It would avoid any of those lines of demarcation. Basically, now it's not going to fix color lines. Like if your color prints each sheet differently, then that won't solve your problem. But the problem is typically having some white slithers or some little lines. Nothing that's really stopping the show, but this allows you to use this as your guides. So yeah, that's just on a printing tip. Okay. Another question is how do you put your images in here? So this is my design. I want to make it a little smaller. Trying to make sure I talk through everything so it is easy to understand. So basically, what you're going to do is just click your last layer and then just start importing your bits and pieces, whatever that may be. This is a lot of stuff from my cowboy. I really cleared my computer, so I don't have that much stuff to work with. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, say I'm making me a shirt for my balloons, whatever. It's in here, and we just make it, as wide as we need. There's no real, hey, this is how you do this part, because this is where you actually start using your Photoshop skills now. So as you see, this has literally covered my shirt. Okay, to be comfortable though, I would probably make sure it actually reaches my 13 by 19 guidelines, because right up in here, any shirt is tricky. It could be a straight, it could be, it gets wonky. So I'm just going to, of course, I'm just going to, do I have it? I don't have anything clicked. I'm going to retransform. So if you're making something for multiple size shirts, that's cool. Boom, you're in here. So also these guidelines can totally be gone if you're not into that. Um, and then, you would typically come in with your words or what have you. You you start building your layers like that. We like, um, and I think I will put a couple placeholders for fonts when I start making specific, themed. I'm gonna make specific themed, shirts. For example, as my clients make shirts and request shirts, I will, you know, upload so that you guys can, not that small, so that you guys are able to, recreate and tweak and have a base to start from. So, for example, I might put this in my beginner package. I'm definitely not giving you guys any Dallas Cowboy stuff. Like, that's illegal. I'm not asking to go to jail or anything. So, the point being is, you do that before you print. You definitely remove your size guidelines and you can get it going. And like I said, now you can pop your 13 by 19 guides on, and then let's see how we would go about printing. Just one last time. Hopefully this is what you guys need. That is literally one of the biggest questions that I get. How did you get your background into blah, blah, blah? And one of my personal issues was the printing. So boom, I would print here. I'm actually give me a little bit of, okay. So give yourself a slither of that to overlap, but you're not going to print from here. You're going to cancel, go back out, and then hide your guidelines. Then go back to print. I know this is a lot, but this is much simpler than going in and out of different apps. Dang it. Okay, let me see. This should have stayed in position. Okay, what do I do? Okay, let's move it. It's about here. And then let's click done. I think I misstepped on that by just canceling as if nothing happened. So let's put our guidelines on, just kind of confirm what that was. Go back to print. I'm so sorry. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so now we can adjust it properly. Boom, boom, boom. Beepity, beep, beep, beep. It's still like, make sure your black touches the top. Okay, and we have a little slither of overlay. Click done. And we're going to go out. 13 by 19. Take those off. And go back to print. I know this feels tedious, but this is possibly easier than people who have to jump in now. So this gives us exactly what we need. We will hit that, click print, get it going, then be done. Okay, done. Boom. That's the rectangle we started with. So let's swap it out. Okay, then you're going to go back to your print. If you guys know of an easier way, let me know. I'm not, okay, you see how that sliver, that's our overlapping section. So come here, look at the, get it right there. So this overlap should be no problem. There will not be a crease because we'll have some of this side and then some of the other. Be sure to click done before you come in here and remove this, because if you don't, you guys are going to have that gray, in your print. You go to print just to make sure we're on the right page. Boom, that overlap is still there. Everything's good to go. Done. So yeah, that's what I would do. Simple and easy. That's how you get a background into this type of template. Now you don't have to get mine. There are several free places, even some manufacturers who have different sized templates for all over prints, and you can use those, but this is just how you would do it if you use mine, or if you know you pretty much use mine. 'Cause I'm not sure, like, if you use somebody else's, you would definitely have to put in your own little modifications. Like if you are into the print guide, you have to put in your own modifications. Also, one thing to note about this is that even if you're not using these boxes, which is the boxes are primarily for printing, but here, these are your guidelines for it. This is your portrait. This is your two landscape areas. You know what? I don't know what happened here. Maybe I moved this guide. Let's make sure. Let's check it. Because actually, yeah, I don't know where this. Oh, this is for the bottom part, and I didn't put that over here. But I'm like, nah, that's chopping it off. So this is your guide for that. So sorry. I wish it was a way to label the guides, but I don't want to risk putting something on here and you guys printing that in your designs, because sublimation, we know paper, all that, that's not cheap, baby. So I will do the same thing for this Dallas Cowboy print. I'm not gonna get all into that with you, but today, November 9th, I will have the blank template, or pretty much this template with no, I might leave the balloons. I'm gonna decide, but later today, I am going to offer the template for only $10. Um, and I say only $10. It's not a huge deal, but to some people, they expect everything for free. And like I said, you can definitely find some for free out there. Search, Google, whatever. However, they don't all have most of the sizes that you're going to use, small through 2X. In one setting, so you don't have to keep opening different templates or try to transfer from template to template to cater to each size. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, so if you guys are here, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna do it tomorrow, um November 10th. So I want to give everybody time, and I want to be fair. So the first 20, what's today? Yeah, let's go the first 20 people get it for $5. And then after that, the next 10, you'll see. You'll see. But no, your speed matters. So if you watch a video and you're part of the game, y'all know I don't ask y'all to subscribe and do all of that stuff. But if if you like what you like here, you're more than welcome to continue and come back. I'm looking forward to offering you guys some of these designs just straight up like they are. Let me remove this so you can kind of see, but I don't want y'all to be trying to whatever. So I'm just not in love with it. It's a couple things going on. I'm not in love with it, but I don't want to let my indecisiveness stop you guys from using your creativity to get this money and get going. Also, I will have an updated way on how I actually press this. Like the fact that it took me so long to get here is like, what are we thinking? But I'm telling you, once we do this, your print game, your press game will not be the same. It's so much less stress. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but anyways, I'm done rambling. Y'all have a blessed day. TTYL. Bye.